ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಂಥ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ತೊಟ್ಟು, just one drop from a burette. You know, when we do this, what we call it as burette, using a phenolphthalein, and all that, one drop changes the color of that liquid in a chemistry experiment. Like that, you'll see, hey, one drop of ink will spoil 10 liters of pure milk. So like that, that concept is, in your mind you will say, I have done so much sadhana, so much japa, so much malas I have done. I have done 1 lakh malas, 50,000 malas, I have done 10,000 malas, I have done 1,000 malas. At least 1% I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Remember, all the mountainous karma which you have generated from not only this past life, but so many lives behind you, and all that karma has been dissolved and erased by this grace of Mother, that divine's grace which is being used for this. Now you understand what is the effect, what is the phenomenal effect of your sadhana. Then you will stop inquiring from the egoistic point. ಇನ್ನೂ ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋ ಸಾಧನೆ ಸಾಲಲ್ವೇನೋ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಸಾಧನ. ಓ ಸಾಕಪ್ಪ, ಒಂದು ಮಾಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸಾಕು, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಡೂ ದಿಸ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಹಾಫ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ getting diverted into so many other things. This is what you are calling. Why am I doing so much of spiritual sadhana? Because you yourself are dissolving. That's because of karma. So many generations of karma, and that is because of Devi's grace. One drop of Devi's grace will remove at least 7 janmas of past lives. Now you understand. So look at that. If you want enlightenment, if you want Devi's paripurna grace, then what is the kind of a sadhana you should do before realization? What is the kind of sadhana you should do? That is why that is what Rama tells all his disciples kinta, all his friends, including Vibhishana. He tells them, you being a brother of Ravana, still I am giving you grace by just one mantra, or just by doing seva to me, you will completely absolve all your past karmas. You are born as a Rakshasa in that Rakshasa Kula. You are born as a Rakshasa. You belong to the Rakshasa Sampradaya, just like your brother Ravana. So the Sampradaya is taken into effect. That is why Mother comes as Shabari to induce sadhana to everybody. If you read all this, especially Hanumanta and Anjaneya's Charitra, the way he served both Rama as well as his wife, not as Sita, we start understanding the role of Devi. Here, Devi in one form comes as Shabari, in another part, because Devi can split herself. with her Chaitanya in a female form. So today we have so many Stri Shaktis here. There is nothing but each one of you are Devi, and each Purusha Shakti who are in the body of a man is nothing but Vibhishana, is nothing but Anjaneya. That is the way we should perceive according to our Shastras, who have come to serve and get the wisdom and the nectar of this divine talk. So every moment we think, we feel, we breathe and talk about Devi or Rama or Ramacharitra or whatever it is, we are still in her grace. That is what you should understand. You come here for spiritual fulfillment. I am here to fulfill all of your spiritual upliftment. Fulfillment because you have come here with so much of love, and that love I'll convert it as much as I can to that abundant grace, and that we call it as Devi's grace. When we worship Devi, first we have to understand the power within ourselves. Remember, we are placed in the land of Vaikuntha. Don't think Vaikuntha is somewhere. We also have seen mother works only from Manidvipa. Wrong. Where is Manidvipa? Here. The whole of our body. The whole of all of you. Body, energy, mind and soul belongs to Manidvipa. All of us originate from Manidvipa. We go back to Manidvipa. Instead on this earth we say, okay, we go to Kailasa, we go here, we go there. Before birth we were there. During our life we were here. And after death we go somewhere. But have the principle, you are a Vaikunthavasi. You are in the land of miracles. Remember, Vaikunthavasi means you are in the land of miracles. You belong to the land of miracles. That is why if you go on imagining that, and if you not only imagine, you also do the required sadhana to achieve that, so that is there in your blood, that is there in your flesh, that is there in your limbs, that is there everywhere in you and people surrounding you. Remember Rama, remember Lakshmana, remember Anjaneya, remember Vibhishana. Each divine force is assisted, not counteracted. In humans, everything is counteracted. Wherein, for a divine force, there is no counteracting force other than a man's ego. What is counteracting to all of you? It is the level of ego you have. That is counteracting you. If you think you are not able to do a particular work, you look at everything and you'll find out the main reason for that work not being accomplished is because of ego. When you don't follow Shastras, when you don't follow and receive an elderly person in your family or others, grace and blessings, that means your ego is there. Why you are not able to receive blessings? Why you are not able to? Because you don't know. You are not ready to bow down to his thought or to his word or to his action. If you look at all those beings in the Treta Yuga, they all had one important force. They all believed in elders. They all believed in blessings from the elders. Are you following that blessings? Are you following blessings of your elders? From your family or for a person from other family? You don't. When you don't understand how these blessings work, because these blessings, their good wishes, their well-wishings or well-wishers are also that all those combination or cumulative energy from that, all their well-being, all their goodness, all their softness, the way they give advice to you, it all becomes Sankalpa Shakti. If you want to have, when you go to a temple, you give Sankalpa. Sometimes your Sankalpa works, sometimes it doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Because you will think that you are great. Oh Mother, that is why we say, oh Mother, bless me to transform myself from nonsense to the essence of life because of ego. When we understand, today we are nothing but nonsense. So we ask Mother, so please convert me from nonsense to the essence of life. When you make a sankalpa, please, I don't know anything, I am nonsense. It is not negative determination, it is positive determination. And that happens to be a divine iteration inside your heart. So that the soul, because the soul is filled with Sankalpa Shakti, the soul is filled with all powers granted to you because you live in Vaikunta. You are nothing but a reflection of Lord Vishnu as Hayagriva. So you understand what is the power in you. You are the embodiment of Hayagriva. You think you have Lord Rama as a photograph. You should understand Lord Rama is there to guide me, to convert me from an ordinary person to Hanumanta. Convert me from an ordinary person of vices. Remove all my vices and give me that power of dedicated devotion and remove all the vices and understand, make me understand what is, as I told you, what is that power in me, Parabhakti.
For more satsangs from Sri Sri Nimishananda Guruji, subscribe to this channel. Click the bell button below to get notifications. Like and share the video and spread the divine message.